Well, yeah, my name is Dale Bradley, and I used to work at Williams College in Massachusetts, and I worked in archaeology. I'm an artist. I used to draw. I used to draw rocks all the time, but they were rocks that were made chipped by humans and used for tools. But yeah, it's fascinating. This is all. This is all.
The volcanic. That
No, this isn't volcanic. This is like natural rock from maybe a stream bed or something like that. But if you rub it down enough, all the very finest stuff, well, even finer than this, it's like silt.
Oh, very soft.
And that is the volcanic ash.
How about this?
That is basalt. Now that's a piece. This is true volcanic material, and you can see all the bubbles in it.
Yeah,
And that's when it was molten.
that's heavy.
Yeah. And these are molten. That might. Yeah,
How about this?
No, this is totally different material. That it just got everything got blown up into the atmosphere. It just rained down. But, so you got a mixture of all the normal rocks that you would see on the surface, along with all the volcanic ones. So most of the black rocks are volcanic.
This.
Yeah.
How about this color?
No. And see how rounded it is? If they're rounded off, that means they've been tumbled in a stream. But anything with well, it's not true because.
So how about this? How can make this?
It's just so soft that I don't know if this was wind and rain that
Water.
eroded it away. But all of this is just erosion by just weather, water, and wind. And you go up and touch it. You can see it's quite soft. You can just scrape some of it off with your hand. It's fascinating. I don't know. It's a big mixture of everything. I used to work in archaeology, so I have a little bit of a background in geology. So coming out here is great fun because I've never seen anything like this before. And I was trying to figure it out. It took me about a day. Well, yesterday I was like, this doesn't look right because this material is not volcanic. This is stuff you'd find in a stream bed. You know, it's all chunky, and all these rocks are different. So this was sitting on top of the surface, and the volcano blew up and shot this up, and then along with the ash, the volcanic ash, and the ash works as cement and glues it all together.
This is like cement.
Yeah, it's exactly like cement, and so that's why you have all these aggregates in here. All these little bits and pieces.
They're all natural, right?
All natural. The whole thing. Yeah, everything you see. All natural. Big volcano.
Yeah.
But you can see the layers, and that would represent different periods when the volcano erupted, and some of it obviously got packed down tighter, and when it's just harder rock, and so it doesn't erode as fast.
That looks like Bryce Canyon. Bryce.
Yeah,
looks like Bryce Canyon.
Yeah. This is all volcanic, but this stuff is from a totally different layer. This would be like limestone. And this would have been on the bottom of a huge sea or a lake. And what you see here is the fossil remains of tiny little creatures, aquatic creatures that had a calcium shell on it. And when they died, they settled to the bottom. And so you had all of these little calcium shells that finally turned into rock. And that's why it's white like this. It's calcium. So this has a totally different history. And to find it here in a volcanic location is fascinating. It's just everything got mixed up.
So
And this is igneous rock, which was superheated hundreds of miles down, and was one time probably magma. It was molten material, and it slowly cooled down, and it's a mixture. As you can see, it's a mixture of different minerals in there. And then you have volcanic rock, which is the best example. So this is volcanic rock, and it's very heavy.
I know, but some I checked.
Oh, I know, yeah, very
Yeah.
light. Well, sometimes
Uh-huh.
when there's so much, when the molten lava comes shooting out, it starts to cool, and it has, for the first time in its million gazillion year life, it's in contact with the air, and so it starts to bubble. And when it when it cools, and a lot of time it'll cool mid-air. It'll cool off, so it's a rock, but
Yeah.
it's the ground. It's not molten, and you'll see lots of little bubbles in it. So this would be volcanic, and it's also usually the volcanic rock is dark in color. So it's fascinating.
Yeah, that's
But I don't know. It's like this one. I have no idea what this is all about. Yeah, it looks like it. This looks like basalt, which is volcanic. Anyway, yeah.
this is cement.
That's cement. Yeah,
Like-
this is a big chunk of cement.
Yeah.
And all of these little
Like
these pebbles
cement.
and stuff came from somewhere else.
uh-huh.
They didn't come from here. But the glue is all that volcanic ash. That ash is like,
It looks like a construction.
yeah,
So-
yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
cement. Yeah.
Yes, same idea. Yeah.
Wow. I try hiking.
Yeah, good for you. Good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, enjoy it. This is a fascinating place.
Wow.